My name's Emmy Happisburgh. I'm 51 years old and I'm the writer, producer and performer of the play Second Summer of Love. So I come from an acting background. I trained as an actor in my 20s and I had, had a career in TV and theatre. I've done a bit on Casualty and a lot of fringe theatre. And then I had kids and so I sort of put it all on the back burner, but I kept my hand in and did commercials. But I got to 48 and I realised I had this burning desire still in me to fulfil potential and that I could do it around my now teenagers. They didn't need me as much. So I started to write a play based on memories of the rave era from when I was in my late teens. And it kind of wove itself into a story about how an ex-raver meets midlife and having to let go of those things of youth and accept midlife, and not just accept it but embrace it and thrive at midlife. Just because you've left youth behind doesn't mean that you have to leave excitement and energy behind, especially if you can get behind something that you're passionate about and put your energy and excitement into that. It could be anything really, but it's about finding your thing again. Before I had this creative project, I was a jobbing actor, and I'm still a jobbing actor. The roles I was getting were mum crying in a cardigan, and I just thought, I don't know any women in their late 40s and early 50s who sit around crying. We're out there doing stuff. And so I wanted to write somebody who was dynamic, and it was really important to represent older female voices with the energy that I know from my peers. I think it's very important for people to create their own opportunities in the art space, especially in later life. You can't hang around waiting for the gatekeepers to give you the role of your dreams. I had an audition for a TV show last week, and those things still go on. But I'm not sitting around waiting for the phone to ring. I've got my own thing that I'm doing as well. I think as you get older, especially for an actor, those roles, they are fewer. Lead protagonists are in their 20s and 30s. So I've written a lead protagonist in her 50s. And yeah, she's got a dynamic voice and energy. And that's what I wanted to share. I think it's really important we show those older voices in that way.